Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. I hope you are good. You're enjoying your weekend and definitely getting ready for the next busy week. So week is very week. The next week is going to be busy. We are having a couple of rate decisions. We are having rate decision on CAD, dollar, and yen, and non-farm payroll as well. Busy week is coming. All right. And also we are having decision on Brexit as well. Either they're going to go for short extension or long extension. So busy week. Last week wasn't busy. It was slow. We were not having trending moves. We were having sideways move. Market moved on Friday. With some movements were there on Friday. It was slow since Monday. Sideways movement. So let's start. If you are looking for group membership or looking for one-on-one training or looking for group training, all right, you can simply head to the techtrainingacademy.com. We are having a training in December. Training is going to start. Training classes is going to start in December. 20 December to 10th of January. All right. So if you are looking to join for training, just simply head to the techtrainingacademy.com, check the membership levels, and you can join us. All right. So group training gonna start on 20 December to 10th of January. Yeah. So if you are looking to join now, you're gonna have access to other platforms as well. So if you are looking to plan to join in December, at 20, it's up to you. All right. But classes is going to start from 20 December to 10th of January. All right. And you can join us now or you can join us later on. Yeah, if you're going to join us now, you're going to have access to everything. You're going to have access to our private membership group. You're going to have access to our trade setups, and you're going to have access to the training materials, training courses, and daily life meetings. All right. So let's move on to the trading view profile. If you are looking for social sites where you can follow me for ideas and for updates, just simply head to the trading view profile, Wave Trader, and you're going to see my image over there. Just simply click on the idea and check the signature box. You're going to see my links are there. All right, so my links are there under the setups. You can get these links from YouTube description box, or you can get these links from Telegram, or you can get these links from my ideas. All right, within in signature box. So there you got the links. All right. Okay, now let's move on to the setups. So I have already posted a couple of setups a couple of hours ago on TradingView. Also have shared those setups on Telegram and Twitter and Facebook page and Facebook wall. So some of them are very nice and some of them for longer term. All right, so like KiwiCAD is a longer term opportunity. All right, it is not a short term opportunity. If you guys remember that, we were bearish from that top, right? We were bearish from that top, this area. We were even bearish, there as well. So it's a long time ago. I don't think so anyone remember that when we were looking for bearish at this area. It's a long time ago. So we had that wave, then we were bullish. We had that wave, all right. We got that wave too. We got that. Even charts are there on the trading view, all right. So if you want to see those charts, just simply go to the trading view profile. You're gonna have these charts over there, all right. This correction, we were looking for that correction to break down, all right. And we were looking for that wave as well from that top, and continuations. Even I have shown these continuation in the weekly market outlook as well. All right, now we are preparing for either this kind of move, all right, similar kind of move which we have seen previously, all right, there, and draw for another time, or bigger weekly trend continuation on the KiwiCAD. All right, so next week this pair are going to be important. All right, we are having rate decision on CAD. If we are not going to see rate cut on the CAD, the policy decision is going to be unchanged. All right, no interest rate cut or no dovish statement, neutral statement from Bank of Canada. Then we're not going to see big drop to the downside. All right, price going to stay there where it is right now, and we're going to have some short-term sideways movement over there. All right, if Bank of Canada is going to be, let's say, hawkish, all right, there are going to be one more drop on lower time frame. Price can slide from 82 and can push up to 81 or 81.50, all right, and then again we're going to start looking for it to reverse for upside. All right, so if they are going to surprise the market, let's say they are going to cut the interest rate, then there's going to be a huge move on the Kiwi against the CAD from the bottom. Yeah, it's in Kiwi going to get strong aggressively from the bottom, and we can have that move quickly. All right, we can have that move within next 3 to 4 months. All right, like that move. All right, so a longer term trade, we'll look at the lower time frame when we're gonna look at this chart, and pound yen. All right, so if you guys remember that last week I have shown you a flat formation over there. We are having similar kind of flat formation, which is just forming over there on the pound yen. All right, so something like that. But I have drawn this chart slightly differently. All right, so rather than flat formation, so we are looking for next leg. All right, next leg like this aggressive move, or give us a corrective move, slow corrective move, go down, get into a sideways market, bigger flat formation there, and then continue to go higher. Right, bigger flat formation there at this area. Right, so we are watching pound pairs very, very closely. As you guys know that EU and UK are about to make a decision on Brexit. Yeah, either they're gonna give short extension to the UK, or they're gonna give long extension to the UK. Yeah, so long extension gonna give bigger correction, short extension gonna break this up for aggressively for upside. All right, so long extension gonna give a bigger daily correction, so short extension gonna break this up aggressively. So pound pair is gonna be really important for next week. All right, even if we are going to see general election in the UK within next 1 to 2 months, still they're gonna give strength to the pound pairs. All right. All right, so pound can go down only in one scenario. I was just telling before starting this meeting, I was telling on Zoom, those who are joining the Zoom, I was telling to them that there is only one scenario. In that scenario, pound can fall aggressively to the downside, and the scenario is if Labour Party is going to win the election, general election. All right, if they are going to have majority in the parliament, then they're gonna go back to the EU. They're gonna say that they want their own deal. All right, they don't want Conservative Party deal. All right, so let's open negotiations again, and let's make a deal. All right, because Labour Party is not agree with the Conservative Party deal. All right, so they're gonna go back to the EU again. We're gonna have uncertainty into the market. Pound again gonna be under pressure. All right, means that there is no outcome. All right, we're gonna get back to square one again. Yeah. And also they can go for the referendum again. They are saying that they want second referendum on EU membership. UK, EU membership, they want second referendum. So if so, then definitely they're not gonna be Brexit. Pound gonna get strong. Currently, pound is getting strong. The reason is very simple, that there is no Brexit or there is no deal. All right. If there is no Brexit, pound gonna get strong. All right. If there is no deal, all right, then you can expect that the pound to go down. there is no chances at all at the moment for no deal. All right, highly likely they're gonna, they're gonna give extension. If short, pound gonna get strong. If long, pound gonna get in a bigger daily correction. All right, so we're expecting short, extension. If not short extension, long extension, and pound to still get strong on general election news event. All right, so pound yen to continue to go higher, break up, next leg, aggressive next leg. All right, and the seam on the pound CAD. Correction is just getting slightly bigger. All right, so we are anticipating a strong aggressive move. It's struggling. All right, it's falling, but correctively, not so aggressively to the downside. Similar like the way you guys have seen previously there. All right, now we are anticipating short move over there, rise and continue to go higher. Pound CAD, same. Euro pound, same. All right, so euro pound slightly can give you a bigger correction. All right, up to this previous top. All right, up to this previous top, but you're looking for the stronger sell on the euro pound like that, and euro pound to go down. Pound dollar, same. All right, same like pound yen, short move, go higher, rise aggressively there, and give us a next leg. All right, so this next leg might not be a very strong move. All right, like that. All right, okay, because it has already went higher, more than 6%. Just look at that, more than 6%. All right, so another 5% move means that there should be a very strong reason for pound to rise in the same way, the way you guys have seen there. All right, so this kind of move is less likely. All right, price can slowly push up. All right, slowly can push up and can reach up to 135. All right, so this strong move, very aggressive move, needs very strong reason. All right, so there's going to be a very strong reason for that aggressive move to happen. All right, so currently there is no sign for that aggressive rise or aggressive or reason which can give strength to the pound aggressively for upside. All right, so it to continue to go higher, there are some old charts. Now let's move into the setups. All right, to the charts. So dollar index, similar formation, similar structure which you guys have seen last week. All right, it is trying to form bottom like this. All right, okay, and setting up for another up move, like that up move. So you're looking for that up move during the rate decision. Okay, during the rate decision on dollar. Okay, so we are having currently correction which can break down like that. Another move can happen up to the trend line and price can rise. Okay, so we were looking for that correction last week, if you remember. All right, and this is what we are looking right now. Okay, but there is possibility that we're not going to get that move. This move is not going to happen, and price going to correct over there on lower time frame and going to take off, going to keep pushing higher. Let's look at the lower time frame. So bigger structure is same, and on lower time frame, price is correcting, and this is what I'm talking about. All right, so it can correct over there and can take off. All right, so similar kind of correction you guys can see over there. All right, and the price can take off for upside. Yeah, if it is going to form correction like that, then that means you are not having that one more drop. Okay, price is going to hold that trend and going to continue to go higher. Okay, when you should be a seller, when you're going to see that the sharp sell is going to come over there. Okay, similar like that. Then you should sell, stop, and you're looking for next move to happen. Hit the trend line and then reverse. All right. So similar structure like last week, nothing changed. We are having correction on lower time frame. Same structure on the euro dollar. All right. So same structure. Okay, one more drop. It is setting up for one more drop, by the way. It is not last week price section is telling us that euro dollar is not going to break up for upside, all right, and dollar index to dollar still strong, all right. So you're watching closely during the Fed rate decision, all right, how euro dollar is going to do. Currently, Fed is the forecast is saying that they are looking to cut the interest rate, all right. The 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 forecast is 25 basis point cut. Right, so how that interest rate cut is going to impact to the market? If they are going to cut the interest rate and it is dovish, then definitely dollar gonna drop. All right, and if the interest rate cut is going to be hawkish, then dollar not gonna drop. All right, so how they're gonna communicate? How Fed is going to communicate with the market during their press conference? All right, that will set the direction of the market. Okay, so that's our structure. Similar structure we have seen previously. It hasn't changed a lot, all right? So same like last week. Okay, so this is actually we are. Let me tell you in the same way. Okay, there we're gonna have correction. Okay, there we're gonna have correction and then price gonna break down. Similar way the way I have just shown you the DXY. Correction, DXY gonna go higher. Sharp sell, DXY gonna go down. All right, so correction, euro dollar gonna go down. Put your stop behind that and look for it to continue to go down. All right, up to this or up to 107. Okay, so sharp rise, breakout, aggressive move, and go higher, and watch how it is going to do at the trend line. Holding, get down aggressively, form that correction, go down, and give us that head and shoulder formation for trend continuation pattern formation. I mean, trend reversal. This is going to be the trend reversal, and they're going to be a trend continuation formation. Okay, so what we are having right now, similar kind of formation. You see there? Okay, and there is possibility that the euro dollar not gonna break up again this time and gonna extend the drop like this. All right, so let's go to the lower time frame. Let's watch the lower time frame. Another correction there will push the euro dollar to the downside. All right, either like this, either like this correction, small correction, or bigger correction. All right, either like that correction or like this bigger correction. So go down. So you should be a short-term buy only then if it is going to rise aggressively. Okay, so rising aggressively like that, short-term buy, put stop behind that, and watch how far this move goes. All right, we believe that this move is not going to go far away as euro is struggling. There is no strong fundamental reason behind the euro strength at the moment. All right, but there is a reason for behind the dollar to get to drop. Okay, if dollar is going to drop, euro automatically gonna get strong. All right, and we're gonna have that move. So we are not anticipating this move at the moment, guys. Okay, so euro dollar, same structure like last week. Dollar chief. All right, this is our bigger structure. Hope you guys remember that. And now let's look at the lower time frame. So lower time frame, lower time frame, I'm gonna have a kind of neutral analysis on the dollar chief at the current price, guys. Last week I was showing you an expanding triangle formation, all right, a correction to continue to go lower or form aggressive move from the bottom and continue to go higher. So we have seen aggressive move, but that wasn't ideal move. Okay, now what is our structure? Simply we are looking for dollar shift to keep pushing the way it is doing right now for upside and form new high. Okay, so that was the formation. Yeah, I hope you guys remember that. I have shown that formation a couple of times before it forms, right? So this is what we are looking right now. So just continue to go higher, right? The weight is just pushing, keep pushing higher and form new high and then drop, all right? Or on lower time frame, break down very, very aggressively. So we'll show you that way. We'll show you the lower time frame as well. All right, so this formation currently we are looking for. Okay, this move, the move which we are having right now, which is just there, that can extend again all the way back to the top. We are not looking for it to extend all the way back to the top. All right, we are looking just to hit the previous high or form new high. All right, so if we're gonna analyze this chart in a different way, all right, or if I'm going to start my analysis from there, all right, this formation, that's a continuation formation which is just there right now, and price is just pushing higher. Okay, that can extend, right? It can form new high like that up to 127, and then you can expect it to get down again, right? And your structure gonna be like that because we are within a bigger daily correction, all right? Bigger daily correction. So how you can trade, the question is how you can trade. Yeah, let's get back to the lower time frame chart. Okay, so currently we were anticipating that the correction. Okay, there you got the correction, guys. We were anticipating that correction to continue to go higher in Friday. All right, this correction, so price came lower, it formed new low and went higher. So we were anticipating that move to happen. So it happened. All right, so same again. Those who have seen yeah, obviously group members, they know, right? So same correction again, guys. Okay, form another correction there. All right, and keep pushing slowly for upside the way it is doing right now. Okay, give us another up leg like that. All right, like that, continue to go higher. All right, and this move to form new high or test the previous high, and then you are good to go for short from the previous high or new high on the dollar chief. Okay, if you're there is no sell setup at the moment. When you should be a seller on the dollar chief, if sharp sell is going to come. All right, if sharp sell is going to come, then you should be a seller over there on the dollar chief. If sharp sell is not going to come, then avoid going short on the dollar chief. Let it keep pushing slowly for upside. Let it test the top, at least at that top, then you should start licking that trade. All right, then you should start thinking about this trade. all right, then you should start looking at that trade from this top. Okay, from previous high, at least price needs to hit the previous high. So we are looking for continuation at the moment. So that's why I said a kind of neutral analysis we are having on the dollar chief. So simply you can say that we are anticipating dollar strength for next week. All right, we are longer term bearish on the dollar, but we are expecting a strength on the dollar for next week. All right, dollar is not to start of the week, so during the Fed rate, the CN. All right, so that the Fed risk, we are anticipating that the Fed going to cut interest rate, but that interest rate cut going to be hawkish, not dovish. All right, they're not going to say that they are going to cut aggressively and they're going to go for quantitative easing or something like that. We are not anticipating a dovish Fed. All right, market is interest rates are already at the bottom. They're gonna cut the interest rate and they're gonna say again that this is a policy cut and this and that, blah blah blah. All right, and gonna try to make that cut into hawkish cut. All right, that which can give strength to the dollar for a short term. Right, dollar is already at the top. Dollar index is already at the top. Okay, so dollar CAD, interesting. Dollar CAD still keep going down. All right, we were short-term bearish on last week on the dollar CAD. It was going down, but going down slowly. All right, now this is your updated structure on the dollar CAD. All right, so last week, if you remember that, I was asking you to pay attention there. Yeah, for that kind of formation. All right, another ABC move. We did not see anything over there last week. We have just seen short themselves over there on the dollar CAD, and we were looking for short on the dollar CAD. So dollar CAD still in a short-term bearish trend. All right, and still going down. So it is about to hit the previous bottom. It can break down, all right? It can break down, but this pair gonna be really important next week to trade, all right? This pair gonna be under consideration next week because we are having rate decision on both pairs on same day. All right, we are having a rate decision on Wednesday on both pairs. We are having rate decision on CAD first, all right, and Bank of Canada was giving signal that they're gonna cut the interest rate, but forecast is not showing interest rate cut. Maybe it is showing interest rate cut on some other calendars, yeah, but it is not showing interest rate cut here on Forex Factory, yeah. And they can cut, right? They can cut. If they are going to cut the interest rate, that's going to be the surprise for the market, all right? And the dollar going to bounce off aggressively against the CAD, all right? And we're going to have a very nice buy opportunity on dollar, all right, against the CAD, and some other CAD pairs are also setting up for very nice opportunities for next week. So we are actually looking for CAD to go down during this news event, all right? If CAD is not going to drop, then there's going to be a short-term strength on the CAD, all right? And I mean, you should not expect a longer-term strength on the CAD at the moment because there are going to be correction before we're going to have a longer-term strength on the CAD. There are going to be a correction, specifically on the dollar CAD, all right? So if they are going to, Bank of Canada is going to surprise the market, then dollar CAD going to go higher. We're going to have very nice aggressive move from the bottom on the dollar CAD, all right? And you just simply should get into the trade. Once you're going to see that short move is going to come on the dollar CAD, buy, all right? Watch correction, buy more. Watch correction, buy more. Keep buying the dollar CAD back to the 134, all right? So if Bank of Canada is not going to surprise the market, yeah, and Fed is not going to do anything, they are going to be neutral still, you should look for dollar CAD to go up. Yeah, so currently we are not anticipating this move to happen, all right? This is a longer term move, if you guys remember that, all right? We were anticipating this move to happen, every time when dollar CAD goes back to the top. All right. Okay. Okay, so when we should expect that move to happen? When price gonna break below that bottom, gonna clear that bottom, all right? Gonna clear that bottom and again gonna start to correct. Similar way the way you guys have just seen over there. Then you can expect that the dollar CAD has started the trend. All right, now we are going to get back to the bottom. Dollar going to drop, CAD going to get strong, and oil going to rise for longer term. All right, so we are anticipating that oil not going to rise in longer term. We are having sideways market on the oil, and still we are in a sideways market on the dollar CAD. All right, now let's get down. This is going to be a good pair to trade next week. All right, so we were anticipating last week, we were looking for these short-term trades, all right, continuation trade. We were, if you remember that, we were bearish there, all right. We were selling there, dollar CAD seller there, all right. So we were looking for that correction to continue to go lower, that correction to continue to go lower. We are still in that trend, all right, and we are anticipating dollar CAD to hit this bottom, all right, the previous low. All right, hit that previous low and rise aggressively from that previous low. Rise aggressively from 130. All right, specifically during the news event. All right, on Wednesday. On Wednesday, so you can expect it to bounce off on Wednesday. Similar way, the way you guys have seen, strong aggressive move here. All right, so when you're gonna see that, buy. All right, and when you're gonna see correction after that, buy more. Correction, buy more. All right, so correction, buy more. The way I have just shown you on lower time frame here. All right, we sold there. Even we were selling every time dollar CAD within these areas. So finally we got the move here. And corrections, all right, so similar way, correct, keep going higher, correct, keep going higher. Yeah, so this move can be another slow move like that, and it can stay there for longer term. For longer term means that for another couple of months. Okay, so this pair you should focus next week. All right, hope you understand what I'm saying. This pair you should focus next week. You are having rate the scene on both currencies. You are having rate the scene on CAD. You are having rate the scene on dollar. All right. If both bank are going to be neutral, let's say they are not going to do anything on this meeting, still dollar CAD is at a good spot to go for long. All right. Last time there are the chart. Whole charts. Okay, we were looking for it to continue to go higher. We had that move, but the move was slow, corrective, not aggressive. All right, so we did not see dollar CAD up to 138. All right, so this is the pair you should watch next week, specifically during the news event. The news event is on Wednesday, 30th of October. There are gonna be many is waiting for you on 30th of October. All right, so trade with care, use reasonable risk, and let the market move. All right, so bigger time frame, nothing changed, same like last week. We are still struggling on, Kiwi is still struggling against the dollar, right? And it can push lower for one more drop, right? That one more drop can happen. Okay, so hawkish Fed will drag this pair for one more drop. Dovish Fed will break out. There is a correction on lower time frame. Okay, will break out that correction and going to continue to go higher. So we're going to watch it in both direction. All right, so what we are going to have, either last week, if you remember that, we were anticipating that correction. We are having that. All right, so old chart is also there. All right, when we were looking for this expanding triangle to go higher. Okay, so correction there, lower time frame correction to form, 30 to 45 minute time frame correction to form, and and you watching for Fed rate decision, and you're looking for that sharp sell. That's it. Okay, you're looking for that Fed to be hawkish. That's it. You're looking for it to continue to go lower. Okay, if Fed is not going to be hawkish, going to be dovish, then you know this ABC move to continue to go higher aggressively. All right. I mean, let me go to the lower time frame. Let me you know, show you this chart in a different way quickly. No, you don't expect further continuation of impulsive bullish move that took place in 2015. And we are longer term bearish on the dollar CAD. All right, we are longer term bearish on the dollar CAD. We are longer term bullish on the Australian dollar, US dollar, and we are longer term bullish on the Kiwi dollar, US dollar. All right, but we are trading on a lower time frame as well for short-term moves. All right, that does not mean we are not trading for short-term moves. How we are trading, we are waiting for the prices to come back to the bottom. When they are at the bottom, we start looking for buy. All right, and when price, you know, rise from bottom and again start to struggle for reversal, then simply we start to sell it again with the previous trend. That's what market is doing right now. So short-term continuation with the previous trend and longer-term reversal. That's your analysis on these pairs. Easy analysis. So on lower time frame. All right. So there you got the. You can see that ABC move is forming. All right. So okay. So this trend to hold, all right, or price to rise aggressively and continue to go higher, okay, or correct and drop. So before you start selling this pair, make sure you see something like that kind of correction over there, all right, and then you are a seller on it. Highly likely you're going to see correction over there on the Kiwi dollar. Then you should start selling it for the downside, okay, because big players not gonna get into the trade before the rate decision. So small traders, they can move the market. Small players. Bigger time frame, nothing changed. Weekly time frame, we are looking for that big move to happen from the bottom. All right, that chart to play out this move. All right, on lower time frame, price is still struggling to reverse. Okay, which means that it still can push lower. Similar analysis. Like the Kiwi dollar, okay, we are having correction, the correction which I was talking about last week. All right, this trend, okay, that correction to get bigger and take off. Dovish Fed will take off. All right, hawkish Fed, we're gonna have a correction over there on 1 hour time frame, and this short-term trade gonna be over there, and longer term bullish from the bottom. Pound dollar, easy. All right, so we are anticipating pound to break up before Fed rate decision. All right, this is the weekly chart, and on lower time frame charts are there, guys. You can go through. This is the wave which we are having right now on the pound dollar. All right, and that was the wave, all right. And last time when it was breaking out the correction. Okay, so the current correction is very much similar like that. Okay, similar flag, the flag which we had. That flag broke out. Now we are looking for same flag to continue to go higher. I think we had that chart there, guys. Pound dollar. This is what you are looking for. Simply you are looking for price to bounce off from current price and continue to go higher. All right, don't need to spend more time on it on the pound dollar. Chart is just there. I have just posted over there. Okay, yeah, that correction can get bigger, guys, but this is far away. 120 is far away. We are not anticipating that kind of correction. Yeah, Okay, so yeah, it can slightly get bigger like this. Okay, slightly can get bigger, but what you should do, you should look for it to break up. You should look for it to break up for upside. All right, so chart is there. Just watch it at the lower time frame and break out. All right, and same on the pound chief. Weekly chart is there, bouncing off from the bottom and going higher. All right, so old chart is there. We were having that wave. All right, that wave, you guys remember last week, yeah, when we were having that aggressive move. So it's struggling again at the top. All right, either that correction gonna get bigger, or we're gonna see good news from the UK and EU side, and pound gonna aggressively break out the lower time frame correction and gonna take off quickly for upside. So you're looking for dips to go higher on the pound pairs, dips to buy. All right, so yeah, this correction can slightly get bigger. You're watching these areas. All right, these areas next week. All right, and triangle formation, and next leg continue to go higher again. Move gonna be slow, move gonna be very aggressive. Yeah, and if move is going to be aggressive, then you know the aggressive move gonna surprise the market. Okay, so you're looking for continuation on the pound chief too. All right, so continuation on the euro pound too. We are not looking, you're looking for continuation or bigger correction on the pound pair, not drop. So going down. All right, so going down nicely. Next chart was there on the daily time frame at this area. Not daily time frame, I think 8-hour time frame. So broke out. Same correction is just developing over there. Okay, so what if bad Brexit news causes all the GB pairs to go down? So a good, I mean, question is very good. That what if bad news is going to drop the pound again? All right, so you have to do some work. All right, so you have to look at the scenarios. What are the scenarios? You have to do some research on the fundamentals. What they are doing right now. What fundamentals are developing. All right, so what EU and UK both parties are doing. All right, they reached to an agreement. All right, and that deal, Common House has voted on that deal. All right, now they're gonna be second reading on that bill when government gonna resume debate on that bill. All right, Brexit bill, when they're gonna resume second reading on that bill, highly likely that bill gonna go through second reading, committee, then third reading, and then gonna go House of Lords. All right, so now that bill has Common House approval, you guys can say that. Okay, which means that there are very less chances for no deal. All right, so you only can expect that no deal if EU is not going to extend the Article 50 before 31st of October. We are having just a couple of days left. If EU is not if EU is not going to extend the Article 50 and going to say that you ran UK, you ran out of time. No, we are going to. UK is going to crash out. Then you can expect that the pound gonna go down very aggressively. Okay, this scenario is very less likely. You can see that only 5% chances out of 100%. All right, 5% chances out of 100%. Highly likely EU gonna extend the Article 50. All right. So the question is, either they're gonna extend it for longer, either they're gonna extend the duration for 3 months, or they're gonna extend the duration for 15 days or 30 days. All right. So if they're going to extend the Article 50 for 15 days or 30 days, that's going to be good news for the pound. Means that we're going to have a, uh, outcome of this Brexit uncertainty very soon, within the next 15 to 30 days. All right. And bill has already, gone through the parliament. All right. They're going to be second reading, and they're going to, wind up that bill within the next 15 to 30 days. And we're going to have deal. There's not going to be uncertainty, and pound going to start pushing higher. That's what currently market is looking for. All right. So there is another scenario. I have told that scenario before. Third scenario. Okay. So first scenario, if UK is going to crash, EU is not going to extend the Article 50, pound gonna crash. Okay, which is very less likely. The second is they're gonna grant short extension, pound gonna spike aggressively for upside. Okay, if they're gonna grant 3-month extension, pound gonna go into a daily correction. All right. So if they are going to grant 3-month extension, means that UK can go for general election. All right. If UK gonna go for general election, and Labour Party is going to win. All right. So Conservative Party is going to lose the election. Yeah. Then Labour Party gonna come into power, and they're gonna renegotiate their own terms. All right. They're not gonna go with the Conservative Party terms. All right. Means that again we're gonna have uncertainty. Again they're gonna UK gonna ask for extension. All right. Again we're gonna have drama. Then you can expect that pound again gonna continue with the previous trend. All right. So this scenario is also less likely. Highly likely we're gonna have either short extension to long extension. Okay. Short extension gonna give strength to the pound. That's why market is correcting. All right, over there. Okay, currently market is expecting that they're going to be a short extension. All right, short extension 15 to 30 days. All right. And again government going to bring bill back to the parliament, and we're going to have positive outcome, and pound going to keep pushing lower. All right. So that's what market is currently looking for. All right. So if not, we are not going to see short extension. We are going to see long extension, right? 3-month extension, and UK is going for election again. Then you can expect that the pound going to get a bigger correction like that. Still, you should not look for this move. Okay, there is very less chances for that move. Fundamentals have to be worse again for that move. All right, or simply you can say that Labour needs to get into power, and Labour needs to renegotiate, deal again their own terms. So very less likely. So highly likely you're going to see breakdown or bigger correction. Okay, hope you got it. Hope you understand that. What are the possible scenarios which we are having? All right. So you're looking for euro pound to break down and continue to go lower. Pound CAD, same, longer term bullish, weekly time frame chart. So pound CAD, all right. So pound CAD also bounced off, and we are last week we were having a correction over there. Now you're looking for simply this to break out to for upside. All right. So the next move to happen. Okay. So short move, correct on 15-minute time frame, and continue for upside, or get into a flat formation like this, and then continue to go higher. All right, so pound CAD chart is also there. I just updated that chart. So that's what you're looking for on the pound CAD too. Pound Australian dollar, we are looking for another up leg on it. All right, we are not looking for big move on it. All right, yeah, but it can extend easily up to 27 of this whole move. All right, 27, or it can go back to the Brexit price. All right, when we had Brexit in 2016, it can go up to that top. All right, so you should be a seller over there. Then when you're gonna have a sharp sell on it from top. All right, we have sharp sell, but currently, we are not looking for this move. Okay, that move is possible, but as I told you guys, there should be a reason behind that move. Okay, if a reason is going to be there during the week, and that reason is going to be bad for the pound, then simply go for that trade. All right, currently we are not looking for that trade. We are looking for this triangle. All right, this triangle to go for another up move up to this top or form new high. All right, and correct and give us more strength on the pound. All right, if not, then fall again, but go for another up move first and then drop. Okay, so pound Aussie to go up, a pound Kiwi to go up to, both are same. Okay, so we are still in a correction, and looking for that correction to go for another up leg. All right, so in bigger time frame, very much same like the pound Australian dollar chart. Okay, so go push for another up move. All right, for 4-hour time frame, form another high, and then you should look for it to go down. Okay, chart is very much clear. I don't think so I need to spend more time on it. Same like other pound charts, weekly chart, looking for it to reverse from bottom for longer term. All right, so this might be a start on the pound yen for longer term, guys. Longer term. All right, so when I say longer term, means that longer term. All right, so pound started to drop on on Brexit issue here, from here, right? So when Parliament started to talk about the EU membership, all right, and they had referendum here, all right, and it started to drop from there. Okay, so when I say longer term, means that it can go all the way back to that top, up to 2. Maybe it sounds strange for some of you at the moment, all right? Maybe you are not agree with that view, but that's what price is showing us. That what price action is showing us at this area, all right? Okay, it is telling us that it is at the bottom. It is at bottom, all right? Pound is bottom against the yen, right? And we are having cheap. You can say that pound is cheap against the yen. All right, strong price action, and again we are having a very strong price action from the bottom. Okay, so it can go again back to that top. So let's say it is not going to go that much far away. All right, let's say it is far away. All right, just go back to that top. All right, still there are going to be plenty of return. All right, just complete that move there, this move. All right, so still you can say that more than 20. All right, more than 20 or 200 pip move, 200 pips move. All right, so there are going to be plenty of setups on that within that move. All right, within that wave. So you're looking for same analysis like other pound pairs, that correction to break up for upside. Okay, same fundamental, same scenario, same possibilities which I have just told you. Just keep those possibilities into your mind and trade according to that on pound. All right, look at your news, what news are saying, and trade according to that. All right, so Positive news gonna give strength to the pound, and pound aggressively gonna go higher. Positive news is not going to come. Yeah, they are still talking and taking more time. You're not gonna see a breakout. All right, and this correction gonna get bigger. All right, this correction gonna get bigger. Also, remember that we are having next week rate decision on yen. Bank of Japan is also going to come, and they are giving us a signal that they're going to interfere in the market. All right, means that they can drop their currency. All right, which also going to give strength to the pound. So that's what you are looking for on the pound yen for next week. Continuation for more upside. Correction can get bigger. All right, so dollar yen, nothing new. Old chart should be there. Let's go back to the old chart. Let's remember, I think 2 days. Yes. Let's look at this. Okay, this is what we are looking for. Price is going, all right. And on current time frame, it is forming correction, all right. It's going right now. Last week we were anticipating, yeah, this is what it is doing. No, that's old chart. All right, so that's the last time continuation setup, and there should be update on lower time frame. Okay, so there, and that was the updated chart. Okay, so where price is right now, they're at this area, at this top, and correcting like this. All right, so forming another correction which is very much similar like that. Okay, and that correction can break out and can continue like that. All right, rather than this move. All right, rather than that move, we can have breakout, and dollar yen can continue to go higher. Got it? All right. So when you should be a seller on the dollar yen, when you are going to see this is going to happen. Okay, again, news gonna drive that move. News gonna drive this sharp sell over there. All right. So just watch it during the news. If news is going to drive aggressively to the downside, you are in. You are looking for that to go down. Okay, if news is not going to drive, you are not looking for sell over there on the dollar yen. Okay, we are anticipating it to just keep pushing higher. This is our longer term analysis, all right? And we are looking for dollar yen to at least go back to that top, and this correction to break out for another time, all right, and hit that top first. Okay, we'll see either we're gonna have a price action over there for this flat formation, and we are going for another drop and then up, or we are having complete next leg for upside, this next leg. All right, so let's get down. Hope you got it. What it is doing on bigger time frame, and what it is doing on lower time frame. Okay, there you got. Yeah, so news, sharp sell, go down. You are in. All right, correct, sell more. Okay, hit that bottom, and you're looking for a bigger correction sideways market and then go higher. We are not anticipating this move at the moment. During the next week, all right, because both central banks are giving signal that they are looking for easing, all right. So market needs more signs from Bank of Japan rather than Fed at the moment, all right. So if Bank of Japan is not going to communicate with the market in a way, the way market is expecting right now, all right, then we're gonna have more uncertainty into the market. Bank of Japan is already communicating with the market in a good way. They are doing good, all right. They are doing okay. That's why we are having that move. That's why we are having this move on the dollar yen. All right. So if they are going to be dovish again this week, we're going to have continuation for upside. All right. This is what we are looking for right now. Okay. But as told you guys during the week, this formation can change. That pattern formation can change. Okay. We may have a sharp sell over there like this. This this will completely gonna change our view for buy. All right. This sharp sell from top gonna completely change our view for sell for long on the dollar yen. Yeah, then we're gonna go for a bigger correction, another drop within that expanding triangle which I have just shown you, and then we're gonna look for buy again from the low. So far we are not having that price action. Therefore we are not looking for it to go down. We are looking for dollar yen to break up and continue to go higher. Okay, so how you should trade on dollar yen? Okay, you should watch for another move within that, at least up to that trend line, and then you are expecting price action over there at the trend line or at the previous low. All right, for that trade at this previous low. Okay, at least at that previous low, dollar yen to get down, and then you are anticipating for it to continue to go higher. Okay, breakout opportunity is not making sense at all at the moment. All right, this opportunity is not making sense. If you are looking for buy the breakout, then trade with care. Buy the breakout setup is not there at the moment. Okay, if you're gonna go for buy the breakout, your risk reward ratio gonna be something like that. All right, which is not a worth taking trade. So watch price action at the previous bottom or new low. All right, or when this ABC move gonna extend. See that this ABC move, okay? If this ABC move gonna extend up to that, then you are paying attention. We were watching dollar yen at these areas for long during the week, all right? So same again, those who already knew, okay? I'm just repeating my words here. So dollar, euro yen, we are currently neutral on it on the euro yen. Euro yen is not a best pair to trade these days, all right? Euro struggling against the yen, all right? And as I told you that intervention from Bank of Japan will not give you drop on the euro yen, all right? So intervention from the Bank of Japan definitely gonna give you upside. Euro gonna get strong. All right, not a best opportunity for longer term. Euro yen is not a best pair to trade for longer term at the moment. Okay, if uncertainty is going to get back again, then definitely euro gonna go down. All right, euro gonna go down against the yen. So currently we are looking for it to, yeah, a kind of neutral analysis. You guys can say that. All right, this correction which is just forming over there, that formation to keep pushing higher. All right. Okay, or go down aggressively, correct there, give us a correction over there, and then go down, give us another big correction over there, and then go higher. All right, so a kind of neutral analysis. We are neutral at the moment on the euro yen. If you guys remember that, we are trading on the euro yen from that top. Okay, and we made a lot of good moves. All right, we had very good moves on the euro yen. Okay, even charts are there on the, all right, so charts are there. Mostly charts going to be on lower time frame. For our charts are there. If you guys want to see, you can go and you can look at those charts, all right, on 4 hour time frame. Let me check. So those days are over, guys. Well, you don't see these kind of days every day in the market, all right? Those days are over now. So we're gonna look at everything, all right? Just bear with me. All right, so that big drop happened. All right, and there, next time there, yeah, exactly from the top. That big drop happened on the euro. All right, and then, yeah, all these shorts, we are looking for short at these areas, then that short. All right, that short. So these days are over. So the big draw which you had on the euro yen is over now. Now we're gonna have a kind of sideways market on the euro yen, or deeper pullback, and again drop, deeper pullback. Which we are having currently deeper pullback on the euro yen, right? So yeah, deeper pullback. This might be a deeper pullback on the daily correction, okay, for continuation. But currently we are not looking, that move. There is no, reason, fundamental reason for that move to happen. So if fundamental reasons are going to develop over there, then definitely we're going to start looking for euro yen to go down for one more drop. All right. So these days are over on the euro yen. Very good moves we had. So currently we are, you guys can see that neutral. So that was the last time a daily, chart we had that move too on the euro yen. Okay, I think charts are there on lower time frame. So it was a very nice pair. Okay, in 2019, whole 2019 or 2018 to 2019. All right. So neutral, we are neutral on the euro yen, watching it how it is developing. All right, soon we can have a very good opportunity on the euro yen for a reversal. We are not anticipating. We are not looking for a reversal on the euro yen, but we are expecting euro yen to give us again, something like that kind of correction. All right, which is, you can see that is just happening over there. Okay, that can get a bigger, all right, and then can drop. So just stick show patience. So right, show patience, wait for the market to set up, all right, to set up, and then you resume your trading on the euro yen. Okay, follow me on social sites. If I see, I'll post setup for you, and then you can start trading again on the euro yen. Okay, so there you got the CAD yen, guys. CAD yen is going back to the top. All right, so last week we were looking for correction, if you remember that. Yeah, that kind of correction over there. All right, and analysis is same like last week. All right, so correct and then go higher. All right, or you can expect that CAD yen to go down, yeah, for one more drop. So again, we don't have a fundamental reason for the CAD yen to go down at the moment. So you can see that we are neutral on some yen pairs. We are waiting for more signs from the central banks, what they are doing right now, and then we're gonna have a very good opportunities. Okay, but what you can expect from CAD yen to do, all right, in longer run. All right, so this move, you had another correction, and that move to complete back to that top. All right, and then again go down for one more drop like that. Okay, from that top. All right, this kind of big ABC move. Okay, if we don't have that correction, just keep pushing slowly for upside, tag that top, and then again go down back to that bottom. All right, so last time we were short there, we were short there. All right, so then again it's going to create an opportunity for sell from the previous high. So on lower time frame, just trade with care. You can buy for short term and 15 to 30 minute time frame, but make sure you know what you are doing, where you are trading. All right, these short term trades. All right, these short term trades on lower time frame. Let me go back to the lower time frame or 30 minute time frame. Okay, so these are the trade for short term. Make sure you keep taking your profit. These are your short-term trades, all right? These are short-term trades. You're watching for it to correct, all right? This move, that move, all right? So correct again, bit deeper back to that bottom and go higher. And make sure you take your profit. Okay, so when you should be a seller over there, when the trend is going to break down very aggressively, going to correct, then you should start looking for sell on the CAD yen. All right, so it's not ready to sell. Yeah, correction is just due, and short-term continuation for more upside. Yeah, so a kind of neutral analysis I'm making here again, like euro yen. All right, so same like last week, we are expecting big move to happen for the upside in longer run, Aussie yen to go higher, and on lower time frame, this last week, if you remember that, I was showing something like this. Okay, so this is still possible. This ABC move is still possible. Okay, this ABC move, and then price can take off. Okay, this we still can see that move. Right, so market is expecting, positive communication from Bank of Japan, right? So if Bank of Japan is going to communicate in that way, then you're not going to have that one more drop, all right? So we're not going to have that one more drop. This drop, price going to break that correction for upside and going to keep pushing higher like that, slowly for upside. That's what we are anticipating right now. But we are also prepared for that drop, all right? So again, kind of neutral analysis, all right? But you are bullish for longer term every time when Aussie yen is going to get down and testing the bottom. Okay, so same analysis on Kiwi yen. Go up from bottom. This bullish move, all right? That bullish move. All right, and on lower time frame, same analysis like Kiwi dollar chart, right? Or Aussie yen chart. Okay, so it is also forming ABC move. Yeah, positive communication from Bank of Japan will give us that move, all right? Continuation for upside. This is what we are anticipating at the moment, okay? If we're not going to get positive communication and we're going to have a correction over there, then go down for one more drop, all right? Give us this ABC move, and again, we're going to be bullish over there, okay? So this short-term sell is possible, all right? So some of my traders last week, they are still into that trade. They were looking for that sell, all right? Okay, so we some of my traders are already short on it. Okay, we are looking for that to go down back to that bottom too. So we are ready for both directions on it. Okay, we are bullish for longer term and short term bearish for one more drop. Okay, we can still see a similar kind of move. Right, that kind of move. We still can see that kind of move, slow move back to the bottom, and again, longer term reversal. Okay, similar analysis I have shown you on the Kiwi dollar chart. All right, so this to go down. Both are safe havens. All right, so yen went lower and chief went higher against the yen. Yen dropped aggressively, more than the chief. All right, now next week you're looking for it to correct and go down. All right, so correct. This pair moves slow, right? So trade accordingly. Go down. Okay, if not correcting, going for another up move, look for it to drop again from the top. Easy chart. All right, this is easy chart. And Euro New Zealand dollar. So Euro New Zealand dollar, we are longer term bearish on it. This is the chart for next week. All right, and let's go to the old chart first. Then you're gonna get the idea of what's coming next. So we were looking for this move to happen. All right, so price went higher, formed new high. This pattern changed completely. We had shorts, we had, we have sells from there from top, and we were looking for this formation. All right, we were watching price action there, and price bounced up from that bottom and going into that direction at the moment. All right, so this move is not there at the moment. Yeah, so chart is simple, easy to understand, clear what it is doing and what you should expect. All right, So you are letting the price to complete that move. All right. Once price gonna complete that move or gonna hit that top, you are again seller on it. You are a seller on Euro New Zealand dollar every time when Euro New Zealand dollar is coming back to the top. Simple. All right. So you're selling it. You're selling Euro New Zealand dollar every time when it is coming close to the top. You're selling Euro Australian dollar every time when it is coming close to the top. You're buying USDCHF every time when USDCHF is coming back to the bottom. You're buying CHF every time when CHF is coming back to the bottom. All right. So these are the four pairs which are correlated to each others. All right. And make sure when you are, buying CHF, make sure you are not buying the Euro New Zealand dollar at the same time, right? Because both gonna follow each other. So we're expecting big move, not just on the CHF, not just on the Euro New Zealand dollar, right? Not just on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. We are expecting big moves, all right? We're expecting big moves on the Aussie dollar, US dollar, Aussie dollar, CAD, all right? Aussie yen, all right? USDCHF, EURUSD, all right? All USD pairs. We are looking for USD to reverse for longer term, all right? We are looking for Kiwi to reverse for longer term. There are going to be potential for longer term on these, pairs, all right? And just look for them to reverse everywhere where they are against majors, all right? Not minors. Against majors, all right? So you are looking reversals for longer term. Whenever they come back to the top, you are bearish on them. Okay, if I'm going to just remind you that let's go down into this lower time frame. Okay, we had very good trades. We had very good trades, sells there, yeah, short term, all these trades, yeah, these trades, and we were having these buys as well. There are charts on the trading view as well. I posted those charts. We were having that sell, then this move, this bullish move, all right. Then we were looking for this move to happen there, but price extended there. Then we had that sell, all right. So sells, we were selling there, these sells, then this long. All right, charts are there on the trading view, then that sell. There we were expecting more draw. We did not get that, all right, up back to that bottom and price shoot up. We did not trade it into that move, all right. Then we traded this move. All right, so we traded that move, yeah. Then we went short there, and again short at this time. So whenever it is coming back to the top, just open your eyes and start selling it every time from the top. Okay, simple analysis. And same on this chart. Every time when it is coming close to the top, you're looking for it to go this way, that direction. Okay, on lower time frame, slightly a different analysis for next week. So you're looking for that one more up move from that bottom, price to hold and bounce off that bottom. Okay, there is possibility that price not gonna bounce off, all right, and gonna break down and gonna continue to go lower. But you don't have a sell set up over there at the moment on the Euro Australian dollar, all right. So you're looking for this one more move to happen, one more bullish move to happen, and price to drop from a new high, all right, within that bigger daily flag. So you're looking for short term up. I think last week I have shown you that trade too. Yeah, so there you got the EURCAD back at the bottom. EURCAD is back at the bottom. So simple. Just go back to your calendar, watch the rate decision, what Bank of Canada is going to do. All right. If going to surprise the market with interest rate cut, going to be dovish, more rate cuts are coming into the pipeline, then EURCAD gonna bounce off from the bottom. That's what we are looking for, right? Because almost all banks are giving signal, all central banks are giving signal that they are going for easing, all right? But Bank of Canada is the central bank which is not giving signal at all for easing. All right, they are just waiting and watching. So their economy is stronger than the others at the moment. All right, they are, you know, if you remember that we were having a very good labor data on the CAD, I think a week before, and that's why we are having drop on the dollar CAD. That moved the sell which I have shown you on the dollar CAD, that we have driven by stronger data on CAD, stronger labor market data on CAD. All right. So if they are, going for easing, Bank of Canada is going for easing, then you're gonna see a bounce off from the bottom, which is gonna be very much similar like the previous bounce off. All right. So we had ECB rate the C in there. We got that move. All right. And the next move is there. Let's go to that chart. You guys gonna get the idea how to trade now. There. All right, so EUROCAD was testing the bottom at that time when we were looking for it to go higher. Yeah, so it bounced off from that bottom. Okay, now coming back to that bottom again. All right. If we're gonna have super negative CPI data on 16th of October, super negative. All right, so on 16th of October. All right. But labor market was very strong, right? Labor market was very strong. That's given strength to the CAD. Labor data was very strong. Okay, so coming back to that bottom again, all right? And you're looking for simply this formation, all right? This ABC move. All right? Yeah, but -4, that's all right. Okay, that's all right. They can consider, all right? They can consider the they can see that inflation is not picking up. Inflation is Bank of Canada can see that inflation is not picking up. All right, and just a second. That's 1 second. So let's check if we do have inflation data and what is the expected data next month. Let's check the last 16th of October, you said. I think I have to add another. Let's apply the filter again. So 16 you said. Yes, we had -4. Okay, you can check the trend. All right, so it was peaking. All right, so if we look at the July 2018, the data is picking up. All right, so we are having more green than the negative than the reds. All right, so yeah, trend is good. So inflation is picking up. You can see that. All right, so inflation is not problem at the moment. All right, so we are having close to 2%. All right, the consumer price index rose 1.9%, so it's close to 2%. So it's not a problem for the Bank of Canada at the moment to see that inflation is dropping, and they are looking to cut the interest rate because of that. All right, That's what I said, all right? So their economy, Bank of Canada is strong. Canada is stronger than the other countries at the moment, all right? That's why CAD is strong, all right? They are not having any, weaknesses sign at the moment. But that weaknesses sign can appear at any time, guys, because the rest of the world is going down, and Canada also gonna follow them, follow the world very soon. So what you're looking for simply, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame chart. You are looking for this to go down that bottom and bounce off. You're looking simply buy on it. There is no sell setup. If it is going to push lower, you can expect a couple of more pips to the downside, but again, price gonna stop and gonna start to form new low and gonna recover again back to the channel, within that channel, or this move we are anticipating, right? Since very long we were looking for that move. Yeah, this move from there, we got that move. Yeah, and then we were anticipating, correction. I hope you guys remember that in the weekly market outlooks. Yeah, this to continue to go lower. It extended back to that bottom. Then we were looking for EURUSD, and we got that move, but we did not see the big move. All right, and again, the chart I have just shown you, we were looking for buy there. We did not got the big move, but we got the short-term move. All right, we again gonna look for this move. Okay, if we're gonna have that short-term move, all right, that's what we are getting, since we are looking for a reversal on it. All right, so if you're gonna get us, a quick move, aggressive move, then target gonna extend up to 152, 153. All right, so gonna be a good move on EUROCAD. So yeah, there is no strong reason for this big move to happen at the moment, right? All the way back to that top, we are still within that short, right, from that top. So we are looking, you can say that, a sideways market on the EUROCAD for a while, and CADCHF to go down simply during the rate decision. You're looking for CADCHF to go down too. Again, a breakout is possible, but we are not anticipating that breakout, right? That can happen. This breakout can happen, but we are not anticipating. It is in a big sideways market. Okay, so you're looking for simply that one more drop. Okay, CAD has to go down again. Again, I said, guys, CAD is strong. If you look at look at across the market. If you paint a poor picture of the global economy, could you please explain how you have a neutral bearish outlook on safe havens? Seems a bit contradictory. Actually, when you look at when you look at around the world, all right. So what central banks are trying to do, what they are trying to do, just listen to them, what they are trying to do. We are having shock, right? We are having shock, and shock, that shock has created a let's look at this chart. This shock, let's look at this chart. All right, we are having a shock, and that shock has created that move. Or if I'm going to show you another chart, then you're going to get the idea from there. All right, there you got. All right, this is US 10-year yield and US 2-year yield, all right? And since, Donald Trump came into power, and he has introduced a trade war, since then, we are having uncertainty into the market. All right. Since then, we are having uncertainty into the market, and US 10, or you can say that longer term interest rates are going down, and currently both are at the bottom. Longer term interest rate and short term interest rate both are at the bottom. We are having minor room between the 170, we are having a difference at the moment between the longer term and the short term. Yeah. So this is telling you that there is panic. Yeah, investors are having a problem to invest their money in the market. They are preferring to hold cash until this trade war problem is going to be solved. All right, so that's what they are waiting. So this means that we are heading towards recession. This drop, this move means that we are heading towards recession. Last time when we had that scenario in 2007, we had recession. All right, and again, if we go back to the 1998, same scenario. Yeah, so 1990. In 1989, we were having same problem, same issue at that time too. We were having quantitative. Central banks went for quantitative easing in 2006, and market started to recover. All right, so longer term rates went higher, and short term rates stabilized, and yield, 10-year yield went up against the short-term yield. All right, this is what they are trying to do right now. Right, this is what central banks are trying to do at this area. Okay, they are cutting the interest rate and trying to stabilize the short-term interest rate. That's why Fed is putting buying collaterals in repo market, putting more money into the market. All right. Yeah, after when yield was inverted, then we had recession in 2008. All right, so that's what Fed is doing right now. They are putting more money into the market. They are taking collaterals. They are increasing their balance sheet. They are trying to calm down the short-term interest rate. All right, so that they can get out from this mess. The mess which has been created by trade war by Donald Trump. All right, so this is what they are trying to do. So if central banks are going to be successful, all right, if they are going to be successful to overcome on this issue, all right, then safe havens, they're not gonna rise, they're gonna drop, and that's what we are looking for. Okay, that's what we are anticipating. Central banks are trying to fix this issue. Yeah, and that's why some safe assets are already losing their value, like yen, chief, they are dropping. All right, and when you look at the equity market, equity is at the top. All right, indexes are at the top. Major indexes are at the top. Last week, some of them was making high. Some of them were making high last week. All right, so that's what central banks are trying to do. They are trying to fix this by putting more money into the market, by buying bonds and cutting interest rates. All right, so trying to stop this recession. Yeah, so if US and China, both countries are going to stop right now the trade war which they are having, if they are going to stop that trade war right now, we're going to have a very strong pickup in the market. All right, and next year the first quarter of 2020 gonna be boom for the market. All right, so last week they said they have finalized some parts of the deal in first phase, and now they're gonna move into the next phase, which was a good news for the market. Yeah, stock went higher. All right, so that's what they are trying to do. Okay, so just keep in your mind, central banks are trying to fix this issue. All right, and if they're going to successful, then safe assets not gonna go higher. Okay, safe assets means that gold not gonna keep pushing higher. All right, silver gonna drop, and other metals which are playing as a safe haven right now, right, they gonna drop too. Okay, if central banks gonna fail, then you can expect a very strong, bullish move with $200 to $300 on gold. All right, and 20 to $30 move on silver, right? Which currently we are not looking at the moment, right? Because big players, they are taking their money off from gold, all right? So they are I have shown you last week core data. Core data went aggressively down last week, and almost we were having 40k position dropped last week. Again 7k position came, means that big players, central banks, they are not interested to buy gold at $1,500, right? They're more interested to see a pullback on gold, and then they're gonna go for buy. So you should simply expect that we're gonna have damages done. All right, damages. This move, the move you are having here on the yield, all right, this move has done its damages. All right, or you simply can say that some part of the world, all right, they are in recession, like Germany. Yeah, Germany manufacturing industry is in recession. All right, so let's get back to the charts, guys, and let's finish this. So EUROCAD to bounce off, CADCHF to go down. All right, so there, CAD to go down. All right, so CAD to go down, CAD to go down. So this is a sideways market. All right, this pair is not highly affected by chief. Yeah, so sideways market is just looking for CAD to go down. All right, but yes, in longer term, CADCHF can go back to that top. All right, so it can give us another move and can test that top. So it's a far away, longer term, analysis. So let's stick to this week. So this chart you guys have just seen, you're looking for it to bounce off from the bottom for longer term. All right, so specifically during the rate decision. So you're looking for lower time frame. Price went for another move. All right, and once price gonna tag the bottom, you're looking for it to bounce off or form new low, and then you're looking for it to reverse. So short-term trade already gone. Now you're looking for it to go back up. And AUDCHF also reverse. Alright, so weekly chart I think should be there. So this is what you're anticipating, AUDCHF to go higher. And on 4-hour time frame, flat formation, go down and go higher. Okay, this is the chart for next week. Test the top, go down and go higher. All right, so Aussie New Zealand dollar went higher last week. We were looking for short-term buy. We are still having that short-term buy. All right, there is possibility that this pair slowly can push higher. All right, it can push slowly higher, but this is far away, guys. We are not anticipating this to go that much far away. So you're looking for simply this flat formation and Aussie to drop against the KB. All right, and you're simply looking for USDCAD to go higher. Okay, so it can slightly push lower. All right, like that. Again, go back to the news event, how that news event is going to unfold. Okay, and that trade buy from bottom on USDCAD. Okay, or hit the bottom flat formation, then go higher, or test or form new low and then go higher. And on weekly chart, you're looking for it to reverse. All right, that is the weekly chart, same like last week, it hasn't changed. Okay, so Kiwi Chief also go higher from bottom, right? This weekly chart. all right? And there is possibility that we still can see one more drop, all right? So one more drop, when price tests the top, you're looking for one more drop to happen, all right? So push for one more up move, hit the top and go down, all right? So, and that one more drop can push slightly lower, guys. Okay, so we can have another leg like that. Yeah, we are more interested for long, but this one more drop can happen, all right? All right, and similar one more drop can happen on the EUROCHF as well from that top, all right? That one more drop from current price. All right, so let's go to the weekly time frame chart. All right, so this is what we are looking for. And dollar, the Turkish lira, there is dollar Turkish lira, right? One more drop can happen, or it can take off from current price. So we are a neutral kind of analysis. Now let's move into the gold first, and then we're gonna move back to the copper. So gold, all right. So gold hasn't changed a lot, all right. So we are still looking for it to go down for longer term, all right. We are expecting that central bank's gonna fix this issue, all right. They're gonna fix this downturn, the downturn which we are having right now. Okay, but what it is doing, all right. So it is clearly correcting. You guys can see over there, okay, clearly correcting in the form of flag. All right, so similar like the previous one, which can break up aggressively for another up move. Okay, when you are selling the gold, make sure you are keeping that thing in your mind. All right, that can happen. All right, if central banks are not going to be successful, then gold gonna continue. All right. So we believe that central banks gonna be successful because market forces cannot fight with the central banks, all right? So they are more powerful. They can print money, all right? They can print money. And the current environment is the deflationary environment. Inflation is close to 2%, even below 2%. And it is not making sense for gold to run for a longer term for more upside yet. So get back to average price, all right, close to the average price. So this is what we are anticipating. But when you are trading for sell on the gold, make sure you understand that what's happening behind the scenes, all right, what it is doing right now. So we are still in a head and shoulder formation, still in that head and shoulder formation, and we are looking for that flat formation to form, all right, and another up move and tag the top and then go down or give us a big drop this time. All right, go down for a big time. Okay, so some of you guys are confused that we are looking for drop at the same time on both currency, both we are looking for sell on the gold, and at the same time we are looking for dollar to drop. If dollar gonna drop, then how gold gonna drop? Then gold gonna continue to go higher. All right, so gold, guys, is very much related to uncertainties. All right, so gold moves when there is uncertainties. All right, so gold is is less correlated with the dollar movement. All right, so if dollar goes up, down, yeah, gold move. All right, but you can see that movement on lower time frame, but in longer run, all right, both you know we see, I mean, yeah, both can drop, right? In longer run, both can drop. Dollar can drop and gold can drop too. Maybe it is not making sense for you, all right? But gold is highly driven by uncertainties, all right? So gold goes higher when there is no uncertainties, or when there is uncertainties, okay? Gold goes down when there is no uncertainties, all right? When market is certain, all right? Okay, so gold to go down. So let's move into the silver. So silver is also very much similar like the the gold. All right, so we are still anticipating that silver going to get back to the bottom. All right, so go and test the bottom, and on yeah, correction getting bigger. All right, so this ABC move to break down and continue to go lower. I guess I've watched this during the rate decision. All right, and platinum to go down to simple chart and easy to understand. All right, so we are very much same like the silver chart. All right, so descending wedge. Right, and this to go down. Yeah, and platinum to drop. As it go down. So you're watching it to drop too, all right? And there you got the dollar against the Chinese yuan. Okay, so we still can see one more drop, one more up move on it. Okay, we are looking for it to keep pushing slowly back to the trend line, and then go up, go back up, and then drop, or just to go down. All right. So this is the structure. So not a best currency to trade these days. All right. So it's struggling at the moment, or sideways, in a sideways market. So trade deal agreement between the US and China definitely gonna drop the dollar. All right, and equity market, guys. So you don't have a lot of opportunities on the equity market, guys. They are at the top. All right, I mean, you can't do much on the equity market these days. All right, and you can't do much on the cryptocurrencies these days. All right, so some cryptocurrency is at the bottom and equities are at the top. All right, so you can expect them expect NASDAQ 100 index to break up and continue to go higher. This ABC move completed, and keep pushing the trend for upside. Keep pushing slowly, and end 2019, somewhere close to 82 or 84. All right, so yeah, we believe that equity market gonna keep pushing higher in next 2 months. Yeah, or you can say that Santa Claus rally. All right, so some people look for that rally. All right, so that rally is already there. It has already gone. So when I was showing you look for buy, so almost opportunity has gone. You don't have a lot of potential over there. So what you can expect, right? So if it is going to drop back within the triangle, which I have just shown you over there, yeah, all right. So if it is going to get back, going to drop for another move within that triangle, then you can expect it to rise again. All right, so there. All right, so then, and analysis is gonna be very much same like this on other indexes. All right, so S&P 500 to hit the 3500. Our longer term target is the 3500. All right, so forming new high, and we are expecting that price gonna break that high and gonna continue the move. All right, and 2019 gonna end, the fourth quarter of 2019 gonna end positive way for big players. All right, so you don't have a lot of things to do here. All right, so just you're looking for it to break up, continue. If you are buying at the top, trade with care. All right, I would suggest not to trade at the current price. Yeah, if you are selling, again, I would suggest to stay away rather than selling. All right, Okay, you are selling against a very strong bullish trend. All right, means that your probabilities drop significantly when you go for short at the top. Yeah, you should sell it when there is a strong sell from the top. Otherwise you should stay away. All right, you should wait for it to drop, and then you should look for buy when you're gonna have a dip on it. Okay, so same analysis on US 30. All right, so we are looking for this to continue to go higher, to keep pushing for upside. All right, keep the trend intact and hit the 3,000, hit the 30,000. All right, and make Donald Trump happy. Yeah, so you're looking for similar way on it. All right, so go down for one more drop dip and then you are buyer on it. Okay, so there is no reason to expect safe assets to continue to go higher. All right, so just look at that, your VIX index, what it is telling you. VIX index is sitting at the bottom, went lower. Right, means that uncertainties are fading. All right, and we are moving towards certainties, or moving in a certain environment. All right, so we are getting back to that bottom. So the longer the VIX gonna stay there at that bottom, equity is gonna keep pushing higher. Okay, an aggressive spike there, equity is gonna drop significantly. All right, so there is no reason for you to expect that the safe haven is gonna keep rising. All right, so that's your VIX index. All right, now let's look at the others. All right, so just look at this. There you got where it was. Do you remember where it was? All right, where it was, do you remember? Couple of weeks ago, it dropped with, it dropped 50% significantly. Big drop. All right, and I think I do have that chart in my group, and it will take a lot of time to go back and search that chart there, but it has recovered. All right, there was opportunity. You see that? Now it is pushing up. So it can keep pushing up slowly. All right, it can keep pushing up slowly. So it dropped with big numbers. All right, so almost 50% drop was there, and it has recovered. Yeah, it has recovered. Yeah, you can see that almost 50% of the move which we had over there. Yeah, so it has recovered more than 50%. Yeah, almost 50%. So there was the opportunity to make a big money. All right, so people definitely made a big money there. All right, so we were not buying this, by the way. It was very risky, market. Okay, but the 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 point to show you this chart is that people love to buy the dip. All right, people love to buy the dips. All right, so big players love to buy the dips on the equities. All right, and UK 100 index to keep pushing higher too. We're still looking for that to continue to go higher, this move. All right, keep pushing higher, and on lower time frame, yeah, continue to go higher. Correct, and just go higher for next week. Okay, there you can have opportunities. You don't have opportunities on these indexes. All right, they are going higher at the top. You can expect them to keep pushing higher. So there, which I have just shown you 2 weeks ago, 19th of October, US Russells to continue to go higher, so it's pushing higher. All right, now the structure is very much clear. Either go down and then up, or break the top and continue to go higher. Make sure if you are going to buy from current price, you trade with care. You don't have opportunities there. All right, you don't have opportunities on the Nike. You can expect them to just keep pushing higher in 15-minute time frame. All right, you can trade on them for lower time frame. Just keep pushing higher. Okay, let's look at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin was interesting. All right, so our analysis is very much same like last week. Hasn't changed a lot. We have seen spike from 7,200 to 9,500. All right, but this spike is not changing our view. All right, so we still believe that Bitcoin gonna stay there for a while before we're gonna have a a resumption of longer term trend. Okay, this can happen, guys. All right, it can spike aggressively for upside, but this is not making sense for us at the moment that the Bitcoin gonna keep that trend intact for upside. All right, there is no fundamental reason. It went higher just on a positive comment from President Xi. Yeah, so there is no strong fundamental reason that you should expect continuation for more upside. All right, so Ripple, same like last week. It is at the bottom. You're looking for it to go higher. OITA, sitting at the bottom, go higher. And that's it for this week, guys. Is there any question? Okay, so everything is good to go. So let's finish here, and we'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook. Until then, bye-bye. Have a good week. Enjoy your weekend and have a good and profitable week. Thank you. Bye-bye.